Hello and welcome to another episode of Motors for the Masses Reviews the Grand Tour. This is episode 2 and we are here in my house today and we're going to discuss episode 2 from last night. The first thing I want to do is thank everybody for watching our last video, which is doing very, very well, and all the comments we've received. Thank you very much. And some of the comments we have taken on board, and you'll be seeing that on the board. See what I did there? Later. Well, the intro to start with. I thought it was fantastic. It was short, it was sweet, it was... yes, it told us where they were, what they were going to do, a little snippet of what was going on. Enjoyed it. That's all I need to say about that, really. Oh, and the music, I think, went really well. It's just worked well. Brilliant.
I'm not sure how memorable that theme's going to be.
Oh, their theme tune, yeah.
Obviously, with Top Gear, you used to be able to you knew the tune from.
Yeah, but let's be fair. We've heard that theme probably
years and years.
Yeah, exactly. Versus what we've heard now.
I'd need to hear it again to see if I remember it.
I did notice that Clarkson did his typical intro. I do this, he does that, and so does this.
Yeah, I know.
That's his thing, so it works. We'll allow him that, not that Chris Evans, because he didn't go out on his own. He made such a massive fuss about changing and reinventing Top Gear, and he didn't. He just copied Clarkson.
Pretty much.
So, anyway, moving on. The little thing about Jacob Zuma, at first I thought, what the hell are they all cheering about? But then when I watched that clip, that's brilliant.
I'm guessing they don't like him very much.
Clearly, but 50,000 hundreds, hundred and... No, hang on, you're not listening. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. So much so I had to go and watch it again. But I like the way they did the introduction of showing different things about South Africa. The little monkey shooting and sitting on guns.
Yeah,
stuff
just
like
little local things.
Little snippets about local things. I thought they actually kept this episode local.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed that. It was good. The Aston Martin Vulcan. Oh, what a car.
That's a pretty impressive car.
That's mental. However, £1.8 million for a car you cannot use on the road and you have to get ferried to a track to use.
But it's not the first time we've seen that with a car.
No, it's not. The Ferrari FXX.
I think it's the FXX. I'm not sure.
And
the Pagani Zonda was another one that was not really able to use on the road. It didn't fit any regulations for racing.
So
the
what
Zonda R,
is the point? Just because they say I can. He did mention actually that you have to. The average person who's bought one of these cars has got 65 cars, a yacht.
Yeah, Zuma.
Yeah, but 820 horsepower, 7-litre V12. That sound. Oh, I had my headphones on, and that sound was epic.
That was pretty good.
Absolutely epic.
I had it up on the TV. It wasn't quite the same as headphones, but it's pretty impressive.
And I'm V8 through and through, and that was just pant-wettingly.
And when it comes
awesome.
to engines, I think anything that's more cylinders than 4 is good. 5 cylinders sound great. 6 is pretty good. Straight 6 is pretty good.
V6, yeah.
V6 is good. Yeah, you got
V8.
your 8 cylinders. You just can't really win with that, can you? They're just brilliant.
Can't really win. Can't even lose.
Can't lose. Yeah. Whether that's a cross plane or flat plane like the new V8.
Yeah.
The madness thing. That was amazing.
V12s.
10s and 12s.
They've got their niche, haven't they? They've got their place.
Yeah.
In the right car.
Yeah.
But I mean, even when they later will come onto that Audi S8, that's a V10.
That's nice.
That's a lovely sound. And again, on that piece, I thought the camera work, fantastic.
Yeah.
The music even went well with it. Got no problems with that. I think they're really, really onto a good thing now.
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, it is.
Having got past all the sort of iffy intro from the first episode, I know they had to launch it in some way, but
yeah,
getting past the Rock God part on the Burning Man stage or whatever, it was
yeah, it's got better.
It was necessary. They needed to launch it, but
they did.
I think this week was cleaner.
Definitely. But anyway, that Aston Martin, 208 miles an hour doesn't sound that fast. 0 to 60 in 2.9. It's not the fastest car.
No, I mean McLaren one that was 2.9 or something seconds.
Well, there's something 2.5. Is it the new, or the Sesto Elemento? Is that 2.5 seconds, something like that?
Don't know.
But that, to me, is irrelevant. Because
It doesn't
anything
matter.
over 200 mile an hour is just too quick anyway.
Yeah.
And the sound and the look of that thing, it was beautiful.
It was a pretty
The
nice looking
lines on
car,
the back
yeah.
were beautiful. I
When
love
that-
it. The profile was
when that
awesome.
when they first showed the front end of it as they were sort of bringing the lights up,
Yeah.
and you had that kind of yellow
Yellow
around the
glow
front edge of
around
the
it,
grille, I thought to myself, oh, have they built the Gran Turismo concept car or something?
That's very possible.
But it's not. I don't think it is that. I can't remember it looking like that. But that was my first thought, and then obviously it's come round. It was a different car.
I just don't see
Pretty
the
impressive.
point in making something, though, that's so unbelievable that you can't have it on the road. Now, why can't they just make a few tweaks, raise it up a tiny bit,
Yeah, stick some lights on it,
stick some lights on it,
tame the exhaust down a bit.
yeah, make it roadworthy,
Yeah.
so it's epic looking on the road. I mean, they can retain that shape with a few extra tweaks and have it roadworthy.
I wonder if it's too big.
It didn't look that big.
It didn't, did it?
No, not when you compare to... I mean, the Lamborghini Aventador is a big, wide car.
Yeah. Well, Lamborghinis were always wide, weren't they? Diablos were huge.
Well,
on
the only one
back
that
end.
wasn't was the Gallardo. It was like a
Oh
little
yeah,
baby
it was,
one, wasn't it?
yeah.
But,
The TT or steroids on it.
yeah. But, I mean, it's no bigger than your average S-Class Mercedes.
No, I suppose. 10
Absolutely.
out of 10 on that one.
10 out of 10. Which will bring us to our board we are coming to later on. We have amused... No,
With what?
amused.
Moved.
Amused. It's a word.
It is now.
It is.
You've just said it. It's a word.
I'm like Shakespeare, I make up my own words. Anyway, brings us to our board later when we moved a couple of the items and replaced them. No, we haven't moved them, we've just replaced them.
It's just gone. Yeah.
That brings us to our board a little bit later when we've replaced a couple of items with something else.
Based on some suggestions that we received.
Yes. Now, something I do want to touch on is that really annoying Mr. American. He is really fucking me off. I'm sorry, but he really is.
I don't like him. However, I did not so much him. I didn't find him amusing, but I was amused by the fact that he was tearing around the track in that Larry Aston Martin whilst just
Chatting.
jabbering on about rubbish.
Don't get me wrong, he can
It was
drive.
pretty, it was quite good. It was
He
funny.
is a good driver. But his attitude, he just bangs on and, oh, everything in America is bigger and better. Oh, I've got 800 brake horsepower in my truck.
I can't help thinking that Clarkson and that have asked him to do that.
Really?
Yeah, that's the sort of thing that I'd expect Clarkson to say. Look, I want you to just complain about stuff.
Or diss Britain because we diss America.
Yeah.
Maybe they have, but I just find him annoying. And it's not because he's dissing Britain at all.
It's keeping it
It's just,
international, isn't it?
it is, but it's
You
just
can
like
complain about us.
stereotypical of what you would expect a southern drawl Texan to say. Everything goddamn down here is no so much better. It's just annoying. It's just, okay, yes, you've got an 800 brake horsepower truck, but can it go around corners like this? No, very much doubt it. And is your NASCAR roadworthy? Mind you, neither was that.
Yeah, you can't argue that one.
Okay, Conversation Street. To me, that's just the news.
Yeah,
I mean, at least this time they actually did something and they spoke about something.
although I actually can't remember what it was.
It was about the 900 brake horsepower Aston Martin 001.
Yeah, was it an Aston?
It was. Yes. That was beautiful.
900 horsepower,
That was
900
nice.
kilos.
But again, another car that you can't have on the road, probably.
Well, probably.
I mean, they haven't announced that yet, but it's got to be. I mean, I can't see it being roadworthy. So, what is the point of making it? It's like Aston Martin saying, look what we can do. Can't have it, but look what we can do.
They're clearly making too much money from all these.
DB9s and DBSs and
Vantages or
V8
whatever else
Vantages
they
they're
make.
selling. Yeah, clearly. Okay, the new Bugatti Chiron. 1,500 brake horsepower.
Yeah. I loved the Bugatti Veyron when that came out.
No, this
I
Chiron...
loved the noise it made.
But this Chiron, I love the front end of it. Those lights are very reminiscent of the Alfa Romeo.
Oh,
Those little three
SZ,
lights.
whatever it is.
The SZ and the even the GTA. Was it the GTA?
Possibly.
Or the Brera? No, the Brera had them at the front
Oh yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Lovely. lovely front end, and it looks epic. They've got that nice sweeping back they had on the Veyron. 1,500 brake horsepower, limited to 261 miles an hour. It can do 288. But I like the comment he said, but that would just be irresponsible.
Yeah.
My sun is up. Unbelievable. It's not going to be long before they're hitting 300 miles an hour.
Yeah, but like you say, I mean, it's well, like they said, it's irresponsible. We don't need cars to go that fast.
261 miles an hour. Irresponsible is 288. Well, 21 miles or 27 miles an hour.
I'm thinking, you know, all these cars that are doing 200 or 180 or even limited to 155. Why?
I think
apart from the autobahn,
yeah,
you can't do it.
I think why they say though it's irresponsible is because if it can do 288 miles an hour, it can get to lesser speeds a lot quicker.
So limit it to
in less gears.
100. Why does it need to be?
Because then it'll do 100 in second gear.
Yeah, but then you change down a gear to conserve fuel.
So basically, they'll be driving around in first gear the whole time.
No, they won't, will they? Well, maybe on that Chiron thing, but if you've got, I don't know, Mercedes or something.
Well, yeah. It was like my motor, limited to 150 miles an hour.
Yeah, so I mean, it's pointless.
Yeah. My Mustang doesn't reach 150. I don't understand that. It's a quick car, does 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds, but it won't get to 150.
That's got to be keyring, isn't it?
Well, it is. It's like first, fifth is like overdrive.
Mm.
It's like a cruising gear. I do like how they made it very South Africa focused. It was they brought in that guest.
Yeah, with his Mercedes.
Yes.
C9 was it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, or replica.
Very good. The only problem is they didn't really talk to him very long.
No, they could have spoke to him a bit more. I mean, what was that car underneath? What did he build that on? Because that would have been awesome to know what that was.
Yes, they talked to him about how long it took to make, but what was the process of it? You know, what engine did he use? You can see he had AMG wheels on it. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's a Merc.
I'm guessing it is
somewhere.
a Merc.
Yeah.
But was it an S-Class? What engine was in it? What brake horsepower has it got? Just talk a little bit more about it. At least open the bonnet and have a look at the engine.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They just sort of sat there. But the guest...
It looked a bit awkward, didn't it?
It did. It did look a bit awkward. But Richard looked like, okay, now I'm going to go into interview mode. Yeah. So, what car did you use? It just seemed a bit...
He switched over to radio mode, didn't he?
He did, yeah. But it was good, and I wanted to see more of it. And it was certainly better than the pointless guest that they didn't have.
Yeah, why have they got that again?
I don't know. That seems to be their thing.
Do they think that's funny? I reckon they do.
It's not funny.
I'm not amused by it.
You see a guest walking in the background, which is clearly not outside. It's on like a green screen, or not a green screen, but a video screen.
Yeah, I don't know where Richard was looking.
No. And then this lion turned up, and he just, oh God, really? Is that what they're going to do every week? Kill a guest?
And then of course we'll have May saying, so are they not coming on then?
Yeah.
Which happened last week.
It did, yeah. It was, yeah. Pointless, move on.
The audience seemed to find it funny, so we'll go with that.
Well, yeah, they probably didn't see episode 1. Well, they hadn't seen episode 1 because it was all filmed at the same time. So to all the audience, that's new.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Because all the audiences, they haven't seen any of the things because they've all been filmed and done already. So every audience will think that's new and unique to them.
Yeah.
However, us watching it every week, oh, they're doing it again.
Yeah, even though we are only on week 2. But I'm expecting week 3 to be pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Unless they're going to surprise us with a guest.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Well, they did have a guest this time. He's just very, very short. He wasn't.
Yeah, they really could have spent a bit more time with him.
Yeah.
Studio content is a bit lacking, I've got to say it.
So the bike mine. What do you think of the the bike mine?
I think the best comment was, you put it on a small child. I don't know. I don't get it.
No, it's like the British guy who did it seemed pretty serious about it.
It's obviously a product that he wants to market, but what's wrong with a little pull cord alarm like they used to use for attack alarms in the 80s or 90s or whatever it was?
Well, it's not ethically viable, is it? Let's be honest.
Not really.
It's never going to get patented.
Where are you going to be able to buy a small piece of explosives to attach to your push bike or small child?
Well, you can cut down a gunshot cartridge.
Where are you going to go and buy gunshot cartridges from without a licence? It's stupid.
Yeah. Okay, I want to move on to the main piece
The SAS exercise.
The SAS exercise in Jordan. I've never laughed so much in my life. Part 1, my jaw ached. Part 2, my stomach ached. I was laughing so much.
That was pretty funny.
It was epic.
I particularly enjoyed the bit where May had to shoot Clarkson and managed to not shoot him because of the recoil on the gun. That was funny.
I like how they were shooting each other and Clarkson was getting pissed off with it.
Yeah.
Why did you shoot him? Well, he shot me. They just work so well as a trio.
Shot the Queen in the car.
And then he goes, now what do we do? And May goes, oh, epic. It was just so funny.
That was pretty good.
I mean, obviously they got onto the cars in the end, but
Yeah.
the beginning bit was I just couldn't stop laughing. It was hilarious. I love the way they kept stopping and starting. It was just
Yeah, every time
so
someone gets
funny.
shot, you got to restart the whole.
Like a
exercise.
computer game. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. When he came down the helicopter and his trousers fell down. I thought maybe that was a bit staged, but then it just got so funny after that.
Well, he gave an explanation for it being all the stuff he was carrying in the downdraft from the helicopter, blowing his trousers down.
And then when he had to shoot the sniper, and he managed to take the sniper out with his
his
handgun,
yeah.
and then when they reset, bang. Absolutely brilliant. I absolutely loved that.
That was a nice, well-made
It was funny.
segment thing.
It was.
Yeah.
And then he kept going into when he went into the plane. He goes, "Hi, we're from the SAS. We're here to save you." Bang.
Why did you shoot him?
That really was funny. But then they finally got onto the cars.
Yep.
Audi SA8.
Yeah.
SA8? Audi S.
S8.
I'm thinking of SA80. That's why. 'Cause
Yeah.
rifles. The Audi S8
Mm.
was brilliant. It was fast, safe,
Full of bullet holes.
full of bullet holes,
Yeah.
but it couldn't do burnouts. And
No,
it
it couldn't do donuts. Yeah.
Now, again, what I liked about this is they didn't spend far too long on one boring piece.
Hmm.
They, when they went on to do the spinning,
Yeah,
James was the perfect person to do that.
definitely.
And he actually looked a little bit scared when he was in that car.
Or when the guy got out
Yeah.
and left him to it.
Or at least a little bit sick. 'Cause
Yeah.
he was like, it almost,
Well, it's
yeah,
like
okay.
a fairground ride. It's going round and round and
yeah.
round and round. You're going to get a bit
He's sort
crazy.
of looking as
from
if to go, oh, okay, I'm not sure if I can handle this. But it was funny. But they're mental, some of them. Jumping in and out of the cars.
It's pretty dangerous, isn't it? It's sort of very irresponsible sport.
I know we have burnout competitions here. And
Well, the
donut
Australians
competitions.
are big on burnout competitions, aren't they?
Yeah.
They'll just put some Nafal road tyres on the mental V8 supercharged thing and just
Yeah.
melt them.
That was definitely good. I thought maybe they could have talked about the cars, what's in them. I mean, they mostly seem to be BMWs.
I think they're just standard cars, most of them.
Standard
aren't they?
BMW that they just
Yeah.
thrash the crap out of.
Yeah.
Blow it up, buy another one.
Yeah, just cheap rubbish, rear wheel drive, break it,
It
get
was a
another one.
good segment. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And so overall, absolutely loved it.
It was good.
It was much better than last week, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't really have anything negative to say apart from the guest bit.
Yeah,
Other than that,
yeah, the celebrity guest is...
it was funny, it was topical, it was local, and it was just brilliant. The camera angles were still as epic. Oh, and the annoying American. I don't like him. But I can see he's got his place, and he's a good driver, but he's just going to piss me off. Personally, I felt 57 minutes just wasn't long enough. I could have watched it a bit longer.
I could easily sit there for an hour and a half and watch them.
Definitely. So that takes us on to our scoreboard. We have replaced the three sections that say Clarkson, Hammond and May. And thank you to suggestions from commenters. We are going to score based on what we've got here now. So we've still got content, comedy factor, stupidity, annoyance. Now,
And
somebody...
stupidity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody pointed out that annoyance should be the other way around, which means the higher the score, the more annoyed we are.
Well, it's how annoyed we are with the programme overall, with
Yes.
bits and pieces.
So a low score is better. That's right, yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Stupidity, what was the thing about stupidity?
Well, it's also... I mean, someone mentioned in the comments that it was like similar to annoyance in that if it was stupid, then it's not good. However, in my opinion, and I'm sure you agree, their stupidity is what makes the programme.
What makes
and
it funny.
therefore, a high score in stupidity is funny and it's good.
Yeah, agree with that.
So, yeah.
So thank you for your comments.
Yes.
But we don't agree. Okay.
Well, we do agree, just not on stupidity.
Yeah, we agree on the annoyance, and we've replaced those, and we've put in cars. Yeah, so here we go. Still got location at the bottom there, and we've left gaps for any more. So if you have any more suggestions about what we should put in here, let us know. Go. This is a bit gay.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I could not have laughed any more, I don't think. It was pretty stupid. Annoyance. Okay. Music. Now, I quite like the music.
I'll be honest with you, again, I don't remember any music.
There was some, and it was enough.
Yeah. I'm one of these people that I don't hear it. I'm watching the programme, and
Really?
Although it's there, and I know it's there sometimes, it adds to the ambience or whatever's happening on the TV, but I don't take it in.
Okay.
So I'm just going to give it in the middle.
Yeah, me too. Cars.
Cars.
We had the Aston Martin, the other Aston Martin, the Audi S8,
Yeah.
that pointless truck which made lots of noise.
The catering truck. Yeah. And I think I'm going to include the C9 in this as well, because it was on the show. They featured it.
Good point. Well, the fake C9.
The fake C9, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, alright.
That's a funny looking 8, isn't it?
Yeah, now the only reason why I put 9 is because I thought they could have had another one.
Well, I've put 8 because I think they could be featuring sort of more mundane things as well.
Well, it would have been nice to actually see that C9 driving somewhere. Even if it was like a couple of brief vroom, vroom down the road.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, location.
It was a nice location, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, and the reason why I put 9 as well is because it was topical. They used the location.
Yeah, they talked about local things, had some fun with the audience.
Yeah.
And it kept them engaged because it's things that they know about. So
Exactly.
That's good.
So overall, yes, we agree. Okay, good.
What we could have done with this, of course, is that we could have scored it and then deducted that score from the overall.
Yeah, but then it gets very technical.
Yeah.
We could do that.
But I was only too annoyed by today's programme.
Yes. So yeah, basically, because otherwise these are going to add up, and the higher the score, the better. But then this, but no, because we've reversed it, so that's fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too technically.
Yeah.
So out of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 56, 51. So last time it was out of 90.
Yeah.
So on percentages, this is a higher score than last week.
Yeah.
Yes. So overall,
That works.
fantastic. Keep doing what you're doing, chaps. It was brilliant. Look forward to next week. Until then, thank you very much for joining us. Please come back next week when we'll be reviewing episode 3. Until then, we look forward to your comments and your views, and we'll see you next time.
And if you haven't already subscribed, please do.
Yes, forgot that bit. Please subscribe.
And being as this is Motors for the Masses, there is, if you look through, a trailer or an advert saying that we are in fact doing a giveaway.
Yes, we are. The giveaway, yes.
So,
Yes, I'll put the link for that in the description.
yeah.
And all you have to do is click on that, answer the question,
Yeah.
and we will see you next time. And thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, bye-bye.